2 battling 17,852.90. Could have skipped over one time when I lacked myself in intelligence. I thought I found something. I'm trying to think something. If I could tell you the brain's right within, I'm going to be like 972, 54, 58. 1957 was a good day. And then I found the BP 17 different ways. 1 BP. Went up on top and think about the meeting that the necker was in. Then the call of the birdie don't help me to take off. And then take me to flying. And then flying the pace of the purpose. I can't really figure why the wonderful. I think the wonderful takes me to maybe the town of the good old days. And maybe the cool of the figuring stage. And then the makers and nobody doesn't. But kept it coming, then made it do one thing, and then maybe I wasn't, then maybe they tell you that somebody taking things too hard, and then it's always a where does my BP run? Baby doesn't backpack on the ribs that I wanted, but do you know that you have made the mistakes that down, it couldn't be, you're going to sing inside there. I mean right there, and even right there. So I'm singing inside it, and I don't like the goodbyes, and then I was like, what? And somewhat wasn't not, so I can't help you. So I found BPs one time going 17 south in some unfamiliar territory, and the arrow gonna tell me something. Let me listen to the light carnival. It's got an arrow that goes that way. That's pretty cool, honestly, if you think about that. It was like that. Which one do you not understand was in the movie? I thought I was helping myself out with taking aspirin, and the BP came back. One more BP, I'm out of there. You got how many counted for none? That was that happening. Good job, I don't have a tie. So one thing and another, we had to do. And I came back to where the fuck this started, way the hell back in the day. I could find me a way to come back. I'm thinking it over. Yeah, riding on the subway, I worked there, I rode it. I think it was me and the daughter was manager. And then my manager was 7 one time, I made it like college. And then Stephanie Holdeck wasn't always kick. And Stephanie Keck was part of Blind Side. And we had 11-11. That meant we were going to wake to the Lord. And Lord God, hello, best friend. I know they're cool. 11-11, can't nobody? Had sort of BP back in the day. Yeah, Georgia's, actually Georgia's. What? I meant they were going somewhere to Jacksonville, but that's not the destination. There's something on the travel code thing, the Blind Side travel. Okay, it don't really have to be a Subway and a BP gas station open at all times. I didn't think it's late. I can't tell what time it is, but it's nighttime. So that doesn't help me understand things, so I can't go like this and not know what's going on sometimes, or maybe it's not working. So that could be good. So I want to do me and the contrails. But there's only one good thing when you're listening to Rainier Paul, okay? We were doing something, honestly only looking, and that could help me, so I kept going. And I got to the cool thing, so I'm going to be a bad investigator. And there's no way out of here, so I'm going to skip this shit. Okay, gonna turn this way. And I guess that will lead me right fucking back here. And if you get the fucking point, it's fucking going somewhere across the street where I just came. And I'm not trying to be takey without takey. I want you to know cool things are happening here with you all the time. It's been fun. I got lots of people that don't know me. So you've been contributing to something that I never honestly live up to. So what we're doing over here is kind of like trespassing verbally, but it's not actually doing anything. But just checking out the property from the sidewalk. So maybe I come over here if I can figure out how to read. And I can't read that, so I don't even care. It's backwards. And that's not going to be anything. Tree removal, land clearing, utilities underground, storm drain, has an installation, demolition, earthwork, filled dirt. It can be very available here. Stump grinding, tree trimming, debris removal, pond excavation. Info at Southern Southern Earthworks. SouthernEarthworks.net. Excuse me, it's a little cool. Lord, you made a little, like one of these things at a table. Boom. Cool, that's cool, huh? These guys are cool, so we put on the Blind Side show. And that was pretty cool that we could find things. So this time I'm like, whoa, you guys did something. I still don't have any money. So maybe I could like get way out of the weirdness. Whoa, that'd be funny, huh? And then it would be so funny that I was like, no. And I kept being weirder and weirder. And that makes me money because I'm like, dude, I will work on trying to kick my own butt. They're like, no, it doesn't make me money. I was kidding. And then something happened when I was in the old town. This was an antique store or something. Lindy's Antique on 17th, Florida. Whoa, it's got up there. Lindy's, right? Lindy's. Oh, hi, Lindy. And you got some stuff over there. I don't want to go up there. It's private. But look, it's kind of like Silent Hill. So Lindy's cut down. And why there's just an advertisement for all that southern stuff at the Lindy's is antique? I don't know. I'm confused right now. How they took the building. But over here saying we're doing business. We're the Blind Side show. Blind Side. We play Rayman. Everybody knows Blind Side. Southern Earthworks. Tree trimming, removal, landscape and design, drainage work, site work. 904 for honestly the cool shit. 904-583. 904-583-99. Repeating 9908. At SouthernEarthworks.net on the W.com stuff. Southern Earthworks. Pretty cool, man. So that's cool. And we got the cool thing called the red and green electrician in town. We really got all this stuff. You got the roof guy, you got the brick guy, you got the tire, the rubber, you got the metal welding, you got the paint girls, you got the concrete girls, you got the light from God's angel girls, you got God girls, and just God himself. So that's pretty cool. I do stuff like toast to toast. I do this every morning when I work out. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to make the toast workout, so it's working out sometimes. And then I sometimes don't actually know what I'm doing, so I'm not toasting right now. Oh, I'm sweaty though. Can't help you as I do, but what's going on sometimes? Maybe truck is on a boat and it needs to go river hop and do-pa-do-do. And that would help me, but not right now. No. I don't want to go to here, wherever. I was at BP, too. BP's that way. And we were done with BP, huh? I just remember BP. So maybe that's honestly 17 times, and that's 17 questions up on the board. Did I do it? And did I do it? Aha, one time giving, a good point, huh? I made a 17 point on that one. Lloyd Croft, 86 with goddamn home team scoring a point that we actually got 17 answers for the gas station call, just for the capital lower B and a P. I actually don't know what it stands for. Maybe like basic pipe welding, or not piping or something for the oil or something. Because there goes the sheriff. I thought he was going to pull me over because I'm videotaping. Kind of like almost went in traffic. I always honestly do everything to like not do anything bad to anybody. So I don't actually care, but it's like, oh shit, you never want to get in trouble and get a ticket. I don't ever try to get tickets. I'm pretty actually smart. I know myself not to want to do dumb things. It's to do dumb against Anything. It's not even like a point of view. Just goddamn, I just get tired of fucking always something wrong and shit. So there's like a metal piece in the street. So I'm gonna get this. Do you mind if you bow down to your goodness? And then God's like, he already understands how beautiful you are. So I'm gonna go like this. Oh, I found this in the street. Look at this. Oh, it's another metal thing. This one's flat, but if it was like at any angle, it could pop with a sharp edge or something, like a razor blade kind of, you know. But honestly, across the towns, I've been finding screws, and they're really sharp, and they're up, down, they're up, and they're really honestly in the middle of the street, up. And so are the nails, and they just flip, and they get pop the tag on. More than 50, like more than 50, 45, 35. And all it takes is about like a ton of pressure, and it'll go right there at that. And they've really got them all over the place. And I'm not being sarcastic, I just found this and brought it up, chill out. So, but honestly, what I've been doing for like a couple days in a week, just a couple days, is damn, I clean the fucking streets. So there are fucking like hundreds of fucking nails across this goddamn state from Georgia to Florida. But honestly, it's Alabama. But Georgia and Alabama are fucking outrageous fucking nails everywhere, dude. Now let me get what I'm doing. When we were singing with Alice in Chains right before this, my voice is fucked, dude. Now, I don't know what happened. I was singing with Air to Madness last night, and then Acura from Konami, and then the crew from the Silent Hill Acura, Konami crew for the Silent Hill soundtracks, and maybe a couple other situations. Marshall Mathers was here. I can't do anything with my voice. It's really messed up. And I don't like it. So over here on the Blindside show, I don't know what this building is. But we stopped singing with Alice in Chains right over there at the shed with the arrow when we first had the LD building. And we were like, the lead singers, which was actually on the Cantrell vibe, kind of like, well, we need to do a video or something. And it's a real quick thing when we talk together while we sing. We kind of work as like a harmonized, but with the Blindside bands, with the original actually encore of the bigger style, the professional bands that we work with, they're all like really into like being cool. So they kind of asked in a kind of quick verbal verse in between the chorus, make a video. So honestly, here it is. So I don't have to even care about the Blindside show and the Chuck Packard YouTube. I really don't care. It's just a live thing. Whatever happens, happens. It's like a first time I videotaped something. And I got some cool stuff I'm using on YouTube where I bought something on CapCut. The artwork is phenomenal just from the actual... There's somebody that makes this stuff that wasn't the human, but the human actually had the power to actually enforce all of this, dude. And if you don't actually check it out, you know, I'll go check it out. It's on Truck Packard YouTube.com. Maybe you can check it out because I don't have enough views. There's 444 videos. Most of them have like one or two. And they got actually what I'm telling you about is like maybe a couple go up to like 10, 20, then 40, then a couple hundred. And Pascal came down and did some Saturday Night Live stuff. He's from the video games and some kind of monster thing. I, for lack of understanding, I forgot what it meant to remember all that stuff when I met the crew, certain peoples and certain peoples. But he's doing the new thing in the movie theaters at AMC called the Fantastic Four, and he's Mr. Fantastic. And we got him and a couple other crews that I'm talking about. So we got people on it, and we got views up to 800s, thousands, and we got tons of things. At one time we had 2 subscribers, 3 subscribers for a long time. It just started. It's only been here like 4 or 5 months. So there are thousands of trillions of people to go check out on YouTube. So for actually having a following of thousands of views on some, and like immediately like 16, and I just download it, and it just starts up. I get a lot just download, but it just started, so it's gonna hopefully take off. But it's on Truck Packard at of course what you're watching is YouTube, and then it's just called the Blindside Show. Well, look at that. That's cool. It's all big. She's an electrician for car lights on her big truck. She made a fucking like 4x4 truck, and the car over here came with a beautiful thing. Yeah, I know I'm straight. I love, like, actually saying, because they don't actually make anything. Well, then I'd just be bullshitting. Because there's always man that I think of, because that's what I do, dude. Men do everything. The women, they don't actually come across my world as actually doing shit about being an employee. Yes, I know you're very awesome and you do, but there's a majority in my life without bullshit and sexism. The man's the always the inventors. It's always my brother, Tinkles with the dad. And they're always mechanics, they're fucking engineers, they work at the computer. The women are the parts people, and the guys are the women are programmers, and the guys are like the smart guys that invent it. Anybody that's in the owners at the companies, they're all men. The gas station is all men. The dudes are working in the oil field and the gas, and they're all men. Every fucking thing's a man. And the employees and the runners and the fucking employees, like the secretaries and the actual management, the actual managers are women, but the owners are all men and shit, just in one point. So when I'm seeing shit, the cars making fun of me, I'm like, well, she made it. And I don't give a shit. I'm tired of all this shit. I can care less. Anyway, so back over here is the end of it. So whatever the fuck was going on with LD building stuff over here, and there's 2 blocks over there, and then the mysterious building over here, it kind of looks like a courthouse, Mrs. Gas station, and fucking something. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's weird. I'm in the middle of some fucking non-town shit. And it's at Harts, called Harts Road. Okay, it's a crosswalk on 17. It's Highway 17 going south and north of Florida, close to the border. US 17 at Harts Road. And everybody here has made the wiring that goes all the way to the electric. You got the coloring electric, you got the scientists, you got the actual people, all that stuff. Where does it go? It connects to, it goes through another pole next to some shed stuff, so you got the metal. And then you got the painters and the road people flattening it out, the cool ass, the fucking road smoothers and all the stuff like flat and tars, and then the Lord's angels do the planting or something. And in Florida, it's really kind of detailed, so it's kind of cool. And over here, I've noticed today, well, I'm trying to get this over. It's a 17-minute video, but it's just kind of fun for me to do the blindside show and have some people watch it. Some people notice it's kind of cool. But I think I get more views than just cool stuff instead of like, oh, I kept doing this and doing that. But I don't give a shit. It's actually for anybody that actually knows God. So God would be the only one that hasn't, like,